Hello, audience. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor at the wonderful Professional Business Summit in Ontario, California, and I'm with one of the highlighted guest speakers, Renee Puebla. She has an awesome book called The Wow Factor. Renee, your message was really empowering. It was very transparent, very helpful, very down to earth, giving us practical tips about customer service and how the passion, the integrity, the etiquette, the determination, the professionalism is so important in delivering the product. And I know you do a lot of high-end events. Renee is an event planner and she excels in everything that she does. Just tell us in a nutshell how you got from a dream to reality.
Oh my goodness gracious. You know, working for the corporation, IBM, we did all of the events for them. And the employees there said, "You're so good at what you do, you need to start your own business." And I said, "Well, I can't do that. I mean, you know, I think it was very flattering. But there was no way that I could have started my business." So I kind of thought about it a little bit, and then I waited for about maybe 10 years down the line. So just trying to get out there and understanding what I needed to do to get into a business. Because again, like I said, I had no experience just working for a corporation. And 10 years after that wonderful person came up to me, well, quite a few people at IBM, I launched Coast Concierge Service in 1986.
Now, one of the things Renee talked about was the importance of networking. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's almost definitely, yes.
And you were sharing how a $250 contract, which sometimes people just may laugh at that and say, oh, it's nothing. But that $250 contract, tell us how that evolved.
Well, it was getting to, the whole thing, okay, because I know you're going to have to cut some of this out. I ended up taking a $250 contract from one of the vice presidents of marketing. And then after she said to me, she says, "Renee, this is not a big event," knowing that I was an event planner. And I said, "No problem, let me go ahead and do this for you." She had a client that was coming from out of town. So I did the event, the basket. And after that, it was word of mouth throughout the company. The CEO, all the vice presidents, and the managers of this corporation used us. And I had a 10-year relationship with the company, and it was just absolutely fabulous. And that really helped me to put the company to another level by me having a contract like that with a Fortune 500 company.
So that $250 turned into thousands.
Into thousands, yeah, thousands.
Tell us
hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. She says that with a smile. Tell our audience some of the clients that you've worked with. I know you've worked with a lot of high-end profile people that have really seen how you shine and how you deliver and what that means. So share with us some of your clientele.
Some of the clientele that I work with, I worked on the birthday party with Colin Cowhey with Oprah Winfrey. So that was absolutely fabulous. Our ex-governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I worked very closely with Robert Guillaume when he was had a TV show. I've worked with just so many high-end, I would say, corporate accounts with CEOs, vice presidents of companies, Panasonic, Hyundai. I mean, just so many Fortune 500 companies. I've been very, very blessed to have them in my repertoire, but it's because of the networking and the relationships with people out there. All of our business is word of mouth, and also I am very consistent in what I do. I never change up anything. If the client wants anything done, we do it the right way. We don't mix business with pleasure. Again, keeping it real.
And she talked about a lot of the things that we don't usually talk about. The importance of insurance, the coverage, your staff, treating people right.
Treating everybody with respect. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's the doorman, if it's the day porter. You need to treat them with respect, because what happens is that when you're putting on an event, these are the people that are going to be with you 24/7. The client comes in to their event. Once the event is over, then you have to deal again with the day porters, with the bellhop, with the catering company, with everyone else that you have on board for that team. So it's important to show everyone with respect and thank them. Just be gracious and thank them. It takes, I can't tell you the things that I've gotten in the past just being kind.
Just being kind.
And showing people respect.
I really wish you could have heard her message, but what you can do is get Renee Puebla's book, The Wow Factor, Creating Your Event and Designing Your Career in Event Planning. But I would think that even though you may not be an event planner, you're going to glean a lot of information that is universal on how you run your business, how you develop a staff, how you develop your brand. Am I correct?
Yeah, most definitely. And with the book, it's not like your normal event planning books. It doesn't have a lot of pictures in it. What it is, it's a manual to help you figure out if you want to get into the industry or someone that's in the corporate industry that needs some type of guidance, or if you just decide that you're planning an event or your own wedding. So this is basically a manual. It's maybe, I think I have maybe 10 pictures in there. It's not a book where it's, all these pictures and no information. There's tons of information in there for you and to guide you along.
This is awesome, Renee. I am so honored that you took the time to stop and share with my audience about your exemplary business. Her business savvy, her personality is so charming, and that's so key. The likability factor is something I talked about today. There are a lot of event planners out there, but this young lady, thousands. But she stood out because of her determination, her branding, and just the power of networking. You've got to get out and meet people. You got to get out and connect. We're standing outside of the room where the conference continues to go on here in Ontario, California. We're going to go back in and listen to the rest of the speakers, and I'm sure they're going to be rushing her table for her book. So I thank you so much, my sister.
Thank you.
And I'm a hugger.
Me too. This was wonderful.
Please let my audience
honored.
know how they can reach you if they want to get a copy of the book or get to meet you or hire you. There's corporate America may be listening right now.
Well, thank you so much again. Our phone number is 714-979-4764. Our website is www.coastconcierge.com. And if you can't remember that, you can just pull up Renee Puebla, RenePuebla, and you just go ahead and search that, and you'll find all the information you need on our company. Thank you so much.
And be sure to get the wow factor. God bless you. Stay in the light.